Hi, my name is Mallory Sepúlveda and I am a senior at Owasso High School. So number one, what does character mean to you? So I'm a theater kid, and in theater we talk a lot about intention, the intention behind your lines or the intention behind your character choices. And character to me means living a life with intention. If high school has taught me nothing, it's shown me that you get out of life what you put into it. And though it sounds trite, there couldn't be anything more true. One thing I love about character is that it creates this feedback loop. When I focus on character, I see all the good in other people, which reminds me about all the good in the world and reminds me how I want to put good into the world, and that inspires me to act with more character. I write for our school's newspaper, and I got the opportunity to talk to Larry Langford and Chelsea Feary. And one thing I loved that Miss Feary said was that the Owasso Character Council guides her to serve others in a character-driven way. And that's one of the most valuable things about character to me, is that it brings the focus off of me and my life and what I want and onto how can I serve others? How can I use my strengths to brighten someone's day, even if it's just a little bit? Number two, what character traits do you value most and why? My top three, easy. Confidence, positivity, gratefulness. Confidence is number one because with confidence, you can have everything else. Confidence gives me the freedom to claim the life that I want. And I'm not just talking about, confidence in myself, but also confidence that everything is going to turn out okay. Confidence that you can learn from every single moment. And through that confidence, I have the freedom to open my mind and live in the moment, to really take in everything. With confidence, I have the freedom to connect with others, to be fully myself in a way that hopefully inspires others to do the same. Confidence shows me that I, just by being myself and being exactly who I am, exactly the human I want to be, puts good out into the world. And it helps me connect with others. It helps me take charge and take hold of what I want in the world. And one new thing I did this year was join a weight training class, which I never thought I'd do. But it's taught me that anything in life is at least 75% easier when you have a smile on your face. The most successful people in that class are the people who see these workouts and think, I'm excited to be challenged today. I'm going to push through this. I'm going to be so proud of myself when I come out of this. And positivity, like confidence, gives you the freedom to keep moving forward. Because there's no point in staying back here when you know that what's ahead of you is going to make you a better human. It's going to improve your life, even in ways you don't expect. But both of those traits, confidence and positivity, come through gratefulness. Through the college application process and writing all these essays, I've learned that I have so much to be grateful for. I'm so grateful for this amazing school system and the fantastic teachers that I had. I'm grateful for all my amazing friends who inspire me to be a better person. I'm grateful that I have so many opportunities to learn and grow. And seeing the world through a lens of gratefulness allows you to realize that everything in this world is worth living for. I see a pretty flower and I'm grateful that I have eyes that can see. I'm grateful that I can appreciate beauty. And maybe I'll pick that flower and show it to my friend because I'm so grateful that I have friends, and I'm so grateful that I can connect with people, which inspires me to connect with people. And I think that's where all these three traits lie in, because when you're confident in yourself and you're confident in the world around you, you can be a beacon of light and of hope to people around you. Number three. Understanding some character traits are more easily demonstrated than others. What character traits do you find most challenging? Now, I remember 1 or 2 years ago, I was scrolling on the Character Council website, looking through the list of traits, and I saw meekness. And I probably scoffed and rolled my eyes, because to me, how I interpreted it was meekness was minimizing yourself, making yourself less important. And that did not mesh with any of my ideas about confidence or about leadership or about being fully yourself. But I've recently started this guided meditation series, and the practitioner talked about beginner's mindset, a mindset of entering every experience, not like you know everything, but like you're the beginner and beginningest of beginners, and that every single moment, every single thing that happens, every single person has something valuable to teach you. And that gave me a new understanding of meekness. As someone who's very self-motivated, someone who really strives to be my best, meekness reminds me that I have something to learn from everybody. And it brings me down to earth, brings me down to the people and experiences around me. And I definitely struggle with that because I'm someone who thinks I'm always right, or, we should do it my way. So thinking about meekness allows me to really live in the moment and come back to the ground. But I also want to touch on the definition of meekness that's on the website, which is yielding my personal rights and expectations with a desire to serve. And again, as that self-driven person, thinking of character being a tool to serve others, a tool to brighten someone else's day, to help others, that helps bring me back. And when I struggle with, being tunnel visioned on my goals, thinking about meekness helps me serve others better. Now, number 4. Who in your life would you consider a role model of good character, and how have they influenced you? This was an easy one because there is no one that is more character-driven than my best friend, Addison. She is just constantly generous and kind and joyful and hospitable and compassionate. Ta-da! Now, this definition of compassionate, investing whatever is necessary to heal the hurts of others, this is what Addison is. This is what Addison represents. And seeing someone like Addison, someone who puts out so much energy into the world, someone who makes it a goal every single day to make someone smile, that inspires me to connect more deeply with others. And all these things I've learned about character for myself really mean nothing if they're not making the world a better place, if they're not helping me connect with others. And Addison has shown me more than anyone how to use my strengths to connect with others and to serve others. And she's helped me make a lot more friends, a lot better relationships with people. And I'm very grateful for all the things she's taught me, not just about friendship and connecting with others, but about compassion, like true compassion from the heart, truly seeing people around you and wanting to make their lives better. Thank you, Addison. Number 5, how will good character influence you and others as a college student? So one of my favorite compliments I've ever gotten is my friends telling me that I've inspired them to be bolder. They've said something like, I was nervous to ask for extra sauce at a restaurant, but I thought of you and then I was able to do it. Or I was going to take this risk, but I was really nervous, but I thought about you and how you would jump right in, and that inspired me to do it. And going into college, where I'm scared out of my mind and everybody's in a new place with new people and new experiences and everyone's so nervous, I hope that I can use my confidence and boldness to inspire others to be the same, to inspire others to just take a deep breath and take in the moment. As my theater teacher would say, to revel in the moment. Now, I'm going to college for theater because there is no other occupation. There's no other experience that has made me a better person more than theater has. Theater is not just an art. It's this outlet for exploring humanity and all the values of personhood and coming out better because of it. I mean, theater has made me more confident, and it's made me more empathetic. It's made me a better team player. It's shown me dedication and commitment and integrity. And I value that so much. So as a college student, I hope that I can use my character to remind me to revel in the moment, to open my mind and fully take in every single thing, to learn from every single thing, to scrape every last bit of amazingness I can out of every single moment. And hopefully I can inspire others to do the same. because seeing people who are confident and seeing people who are generous and seeing people who are bold and compassionate has inspired me to become the person I am today. So I hope that I can inspire others to do the same. And lastly, number 6, please add anything else you would like to say. You could probably tell, but I love the character council. It was probably a little over a year ago when I started really paying attention to the banners, but I've started writing all the words down on my calendar every single month. And when I spoke to Mr. Langford, he said something like, I don't know how it happens, but every single month you see that word and you think, wow, that is exactly what I needed to work on at this time. And that really couldn't be more true. I have truly grown so much as a person because I've focused on the Owasso Character Council words of the month. So I'm very grateful for all the things I've learned, and I'm grateful for all the great things that the Owasso Character Council is doing for our community. So thank you, and thank you for help forming me to be who I am today.